In this lesson, we'll cover the core assets you need to follow along with the rest of the course. There are two things that we're going to set up. First one is our snapshot. You'll find the snapshot link in the lesson description. You can load it into your agency account by clicking on the link, and then you can load it into a sub-account in one of two ways. First way is you can create a new sub-account using the snapshot. The second way is to use an existing sub-account. To do this, you can just go to the sub-account menu, choose the sub-account that you want, open it up, go to Actions, and select Load Snapshot. Find your snapshot in your snapshot list and click Proceed. Inside the snapshot, you'll find workflows, custom fields, tags, pipeline stages, but the workflow library down here at the bottom, we've got 17 separate workflow assets. That's really the most important. Now you can see that each workflow follows a structured naming convention, which we introduced in the last lesson. It starts with a system number like 02 for capture, followed by a workflow number and then a descriptive title. You can reference these names with the system architecture from earlier in the course. For example, 02 workflow 01.0 new lead maps directly to a capture system workflow inside your snapshot. So for example, this workflow right here, we can see in our system architecture right here. Once you've decided which assets you want to install, just click Proceed. Type Confirm and click Proceed. The second asset that I would recommend that you install, even though we're not going to use it in this course, is the official Jobber integration app. You can find it by searching in the app marketplace for Jobber. Look for Jobber integration by Jobber. It's a newer app and still in development, and I expect that it will expand over time. It currently has 4 actions and 3 triggers, and unfortunately, none of these actions or triggers are a good fit for the integration architecture that we're building in this course. So while we won't be using it in the walkthrough, it is still worth installing, especially if you want to explore alternatives or create your own variations. Some of your processes might be well suited to these actions and triggers, so I encourage you to become familiar with them and use them whenever and wherever they make sense for your use case. This app also comes with a snapshot. It has some tags, some custom fields, and some workflow assets. To install it, just go up to the top, and do note that this can only be installed at the agency level. It cannot be installed at the sub-account level or installed by sub-account admins. So click Install, select the sub-account that you want to install it to, go through the workflow assets here. This is related to the snapshot. We're just going to proceed without a conflict check. And now we need to go through the authentication steps. The first step is for GHL itself. So we'll allow and install. And then we're going to get a pop-up. And this pop-up is to authorize lead connector, our gray label name for GHL, to connect to your Jobber account. And you can just click Allow Access. Once you have your snapshot loaded and your app is installed, you're ready to move on. I'll see you in the next lesson.